I'm using Charizard. Tried Simon Obi, but I faced like 4 zones. I think zone's really good. Damn, you on the beach. Yeah, I like needed a shirt, and the shirt needs to be sewed because it has like a rip somewhere. So I was like, it was like right next to me. What's good, Jaretzel? Hello, hello, aloha. Just went live on the YouTube side as well. How's everyone's night going? You took out X-Speed? Yeah, I think X-Speed's broken. Which I'm gonna show you guys why I think X-Speed's broken, because someone literally the number 2 player, we have his deck. So I'll happily show you guys the number 2 ranked player's deck real quick. Let me grab the YouTube chat and put it over here. Let me show you guys the number 2 player's deck. These are my likes. Maybe I shouldn't have opened it up with my likes. But this is the deck. Basically 2600 to 3200 using X speed. And his idea was, whoever added X speed to the deck was freaking smart as hell, right? Whoever added booster to this deck is a genius, I think. The way you attach is really good. First time being here at the start of the stream, welcome. So I'm kind of thinking of like maybe I should be using X speed again. The issue is like kind of deck space, right? I think deck space is so hard, and I'm like kind of utilitarian. But only one Lily. How goes the world prep? It's going good. It started a few days ago. Other than that, I've just been playing Pocket, grinding out some Pocket games. I bring back your favorite ever. Wait, which deck? What have you been using, Curado? Okay, this guy is playing Rampardos. I literally just played him before. Yeah, like you have to give something up. And that sucks. Is it Mewtwo? I think Iono could be good for consistency. True. So I'm playing this guy. This guy plays only Rampardos. It's kind of funny. Like you play someone like once and you know exactly what they've been using. How do you guys feel about Rampardos, by the way? Like legitimate question. What is everyone's thoughts on Rampardos? Because I don't think it's that good right now. That's sad. Darktina too. I love Mutina. I don't think I'm supposed to Sabrina yet. But I can just attach attack. This is the kind of tricky part. But I get to draw cards, so as long as I get to draw a healing, I think there's no way that they have double Rampardos in hand. If they have double Rampardos in hand, they deserve to win. Agree? They have double Rampardos, I should lose this game. I deserve to lose this game if they have double Rampardos. But I don't think they have double Rampardos. So I'm going to play with double Rampardos not in the mind. Okay. We're just going to wear candy here. Do I need to Lily? If they attack me for 100, I do need to Lily. Do I need to Lily? Let me see. Kinda. Ooh, that means I don't have to Lily. I'll fix that in a bit. Let's see. If they do 100, I'm at 180. Yeah, this is perfect. It is pretty much the standard Zard. They do run red in this deck list. I do know that they run red, by the way. So that's like the kind of stressful part. Oh, they did 50 only. Oh, that's just GG's. Oh, there. Does nobody play Ori in high ladder? There is, but like, there's not enough Ori in high ladder that makes me want to switch off. Like, it is Ori in every ladder path. I use Ori, but I'm just one person, right? It's not like think about it like this: Neymar is using a fighting deck, right? A solo fighting deck. Why is Neymar using a solo fighting deck? Let's think about that, right? Because there's a reason, right? There's one reason why Neymar would be using this deck. Because it's farming people who... Yeah. I don't think this is a good play, actually. I could have evolved. As a Brawlin, this is too funny of a name. I could have Professor Research there. Because my opponent needs like a very specific combo to win at this point. They need Rampardos plus Rare Candy. They only have one, so I could have researched and grabbed my Zard. But I was afraid of Cranidos, which didn't make sense. Yeah, I'm fucking stupid. Fucking stupid. Oh my god. Yeah, that was really bad. Right, like, I think this was, like, legitimately not great gameplay by me. Because now I just lose, right? Let's see. I'll complain later. If I didn't draw, like, a Pokeball next... No, yeah, okay, it was kind of over regardless, I guess. But, like, it's still frustrating. Yeah. I guess it didn't matter. Well, it could have mattered. I could have drawn, lived. I mean, I'd still like be pretty doomed, but like not as doomed. Flareon's there because of Oricorio. Of course, Flareon is there because of Oricorio. Yeah, I played that guy twice. And see, like, that's like the thing. People are like, oh, anytime someone sees someone streaking with like a Charizard type deck, they're like, oh my god, is there not no Oricorio where you come from? And like, of course it's Oricorio. But there's also people like my opponent, right? There's people like my opponent that take advantage of Oricorio players. Like, sure, use Oricorio versus the Silvally Rampardos guy. Right? That's like it's kind of like the dichotomy. What about Charmeleon instead of Flareon? Let's think about that for a moment. Charmeleon deals how much damage? Again? Charmeleon deals 40, Oricorio deals deals 110, so yeah, it's not a competition. I don't want a Professor's Research yet. I'm just gonna draw 8 cards, and hopefully that's enough to win the game. Or I'm gonna draw 4 cards, and hopefully it'll show me my guys. Yeah, I think there's like always like, do people like there are certain things. I read a really funny YouTube comment recently. I might feel mean if I read it out, so I probably won't read it out. Okay, maybe I should have. Let me see. I'm gonna Sylveon to draw 2. If I draw Professor's Research in these 2, I'm gonna cry. We get Pokeball, Flareon. We're gonna research. We get Charizard, Rare Candy. Oh, I should have Pokeballed, but so that's my fault. That's a really small optimization that cost me $0 to do. Anyway, GG's question mark. Wee. And now we're stoking it. Crazy style. In mirror matches, is there any way to play around the opponent's stoke first? Get to the second Zard before they do. 2 Zards. Otherwise, no, you're kind of screwed. Sorry. Interesting. Do you prefer this deck or Greninja Tina in your... I don't actually use Greninja Tina that much after the first day. That's mostly because I don't want to play mirror matches, and it's the deck that has the most target on its back. So I like using decks that are strong into Greninja Tina. Or decks that beat Greninja Tina. That's kind of my philosophy when it comes to ranked. Is to be one step ahead, right? The best way to be one step ahead is to be playing decks that are being adapted to, like, not using the... Why is Zard fine running without card? Why is Zard fine without it? Because it's a solitaire deck at the end of the day. I just beat that deck with Luxor. That's pretty chill. Is Dark Tina back? I made a tier list where I put Dark Tina number 2. So I guess the proper question is, has Dark Tina ever left? To which I think it hasn't left. One more thing about Sabrina that I really like. I like that Sabrina in the mirror match can also... Your list image is lower resolution and could be higher. Yes. But here's the issue with that, Evok. Is that in order for it to be higher, I need to get the screenshot from my phone. And then upload it to something else to put it. And if I, for one game, change deck list, you guys crucify me. So... It's much quicker to just screenshot the stream version of the picture. Like, you guys can see what the card is, right? And this isn't... So that's kind of where I'm at. Because I do agree with you, Evok. But also... I'd get shot. Do I need to do this? Kinda not. I have everything needed to win. Therefore, I'm gonna do it. Which Flareon is that set from? Genetic Apex. AKA, if you do not have it, please trade for it. Do not open Genetic Apex. Or just have the screenies on standby. But the thing is, I make decks on the fly, right? So having the deck on the standby, I make one change, and people are like, "Whoa, you have a Guzma now? What card did you remove? What card? Tell me what card! I'll go crazy if you don't tell me what card you removed." Ah! You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of also just easier if I you remove one card. You can also no. Yeah, I guess Evok also 20. It's not just that it hurts my hand. This is what I'm streaming on. Look at old Betsy. She sometimes burns up. And you know, it's kind of like she needs a rest. So because she needs a rest, let's give her some time. Huh?
Talking about me or Prism?
I'm talking about my laptop.
Once again, assigning an object of utilitarian purpose.
That's old Betsy, okay?
I'm sorry, that was a joke.
No, you're good, you're good. Cute kitty, yar. She's currently aura farming. I don't want to lose because of... Let me think. I don't want to lose because of freaking... But they're gonna Mars me next turn, is the issue. But if they have red, I lose as well. So... I'm just gonna have them show me the option. I'm getting Mars here, is what I think. However, because they showed me X speed, I think they're just copying the rank 2 list. But I use X speed, so like, who knows? Let's find out, chat. I think I'm getting Mars here. I think I'm getting, okay, whew. GG's. I'm getting nothing. And now we're streaking. But yeah. I do want to say, Ivok, thank you for the suggestions, though. Also, someone else mentioned Amon. I think those suggestions are things I should think about, because I'm not so stubborn that I don't want my streaming experience to be better for you guys. Alright? The other thing I think I can do as well, because obviously the iPhone dimensions are pretty small, I would have to hide my hand if I do it, though, but like make that screen bigger. Is the 30 Charmander to kill this remaining... the 30 Charmander can do that. Oh, did my opponent use the 30 Charmander? I wasn't looking. I thought they had the 20 Charmander. Oh, they're going first? Maybe they have X speed. It would make my streaming stream even better if you make the... Shut up. I'd rather lie to lose you. So I have an extra turn, unless my opponent's running the version. I'm gonna just pretend that I have all the cards in my hand. So if they have Mars, they're more likely to Mars me here. But yeah, X speed is really good. This is why X speed's really good, by the way. I just like when they zoom in and hide hand. It's not that I want to hide my hand. It's just that, like, if the screen isn't big enough, right? It's a phone game at the end of the day. But, I mean, the goal... I started thinking about, like, what my saving up plans are for you know, getting a new setup. Because that's, like, the first goal. Dude, what the fuck? What the fuck? 6 cards versus 13. This is insane, chat. If they have X speed, yeah. So all the Japanese players are just using the X speed combo. I can't do shit about this. Yeah, at the top. I need to get Charizard right now or lose. So there's that. No, Sabrina Stall doesn't help me here. It's not enough. Yeah. I mean, I just kind of lost the way that, you know... I can run the Japanese list, because I do like the Japanese list. I just don't like Guzma in the Japanese list. Maybe it's actually just time to use Oricorio and dodge Neymar. Do I prefer that? Vision, truth is like let's try this. What's your rank? 99. What's your rank? How are you doing, Michael's big brother? It's a very specific name. Jody, for sure my goat, almost deleted the game, but because of his videos, I decided to keep playing and finally hit Master Ball! Yo, can we get some congratulations to Otto Thomas? That's huge. I think that, like, it is very easy to get burnt in this game, right? It's very, very easy to get burnt in this game. But I think that's, like, a huge accomplishment. You should be proud of yourself. I think that's, like, incredible. I'm 1697, but I'm tired and just want to be in the 5K. Yeah, this is an interesting season, right? Because we don't know. I can't tell people what's safe anymore. Because I legitimately don't know what's going to be safe for this rank season. It feels very much like the first rank season. And that sucks. It really does suck. It does feel like the first rank season. What is the Japanese Charizard list? I'll go through my likes again. Just to show you guys. And this is because you know I love you guys. This is the Japanese Charizard list. They use PCOM and XP. They're playing Solitaire. They're literally just playing Solitaire harder than us. Thank you for linking it, Nika. I'm 7-0 with Ori. Hell yeah. What's my opponent's... Yeah. I can totally see Gen 2 happening next. I hope Gen 2 happens next. I love Gen 2. I would love Gen 2. Give us another Celebi. Glad to see you doing well on YouTube. No, thank you, Mar. Thank you. Thank you. I'm trying, you know. I do think that it's a bit interesting this month, right? I do feel like going to NAIC, it does suck because you never want to feel like, prioritizing certain goals is a detriment. Oh, Gen 3 is next. I want a broken Kyogre card. I mean, I think Gen 2 or 3 is fine. I would think it's funnier if they just give us nothing. Okay, we have both Oris. That's perfect. And I can just kind of do this and charge up. Ranked always stresses me out, but I watch your live, so it feels enjoyable to not care. Yeah, no problem. I think that's like the thing, right? Is like rank number 1 has 3,700 points. At this rate, he'll be pushing 8K. It does suck. Because like my job is playing Pokemon Pocket right now, right? But even I feel that feels very like not possible. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm thinking about that goal or that like hitting, this like such a high like whatchamacallit, and that just is insane to me. I realize I'm not running Guzma in this list anymore. But I added Frogadier PCOM because I was just like, I want consistency, right? If that was what EV Sylveon was. So let's add some consistency to this deck. I low-key would like more Ultra Beast. Ultra Beasto. Ultra. Ultra. Well, aren't those all the Ultra Beasts? Wait, Nika. I'm pretty sure every Ultra Beast. We have every Ultra Beast in this game. Hey, Judinator, just hit rank 1929 with your Leafeon Flareon. Wish you best. Thank you, Roxas. Like, I think, like, you know, no matter how I've been feeling, like, about this month, right? I think, like, the top, like, the peak feeling is seeing someone use, like, the stuff that, you know, you use on rank and it working out, right? And that genuinely makes me happy. So I'm gonna P-com here. Actually, there's no reason for me to P-com here. That was a bad P-com, I realized. I know what I was trying to do with that P-com, but it didn't work the way I thought because I forgot how P-com works. Does that make sense? I legitimately forgot how P-com works for a moment. Make more Ultra Beasts just for Pocket. What's your Leafeon Flareon? Yeah, so I just made a YouTube video about it, so you can get the list right there. It's like literally the last video. I dropped it this evening. Otherwise, I can just show you in just a moment. So this is kind of interesting because they need red to beat me here. If they still run. But so no problem. Thank you. What time is it where I'm at? Well, if you look at the top left of the screen of my phone, you'll see that it is 10:14 p.m. So it is 10:14 p.m. Alright, it looks like it's GG's. They're gonna Giants Cape here, but they're gonna have to retreat, right? He can't win. But I don't get why he hasn't conceded. He can always go for a draw. I think that's important. You can always draw. The Irida, he was like, fuck this, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. I'm someone that believes in playing. No, like, went for a draw. I'm talking like 30 turns. Draw. Oh, that was Kyoto. I didn't even realize. He got me when I switched decks. That feels so bad. That feels so bad. I literally switched to, like, the annoying deck. Do I want to... Let me think. Joes, when do you decide whether a deck needs one or two of the same card? Generally, my idea is two, you want to see the card pretty much all the time. One is like, this card will help you win games. It's not necessarily the card. Like, it'll help you win the games you need to see them at. Or you draw late enough to where you always see it. Like, Mars is a one of. Because by the time you want to use Mars... generally will be late game. Reason for one Giratina is like it's not necessarily the heart and soul of the game. Oh yeah, it's like situational versus always need it, right? I don't think I made a change. Oh, I did make a change. All I did was add flares, right? Goofy. I'll show you guys my Flareon list. This is what I... Bro, I can't believe you haven't fixed your background audio. So here's the thing. It is extremely hot in where I'm at. So the background fan is on, right? Eugen is prone to heat strokes. So I would rather have that. I do, and I should be putting music for you guys, which I completely forgot. Right? That's okay. Some noise cancellation shit in your stream up. I have. It's just not strong enough. Like I do have a voice, like a noise gate, right? And I do for videos. You know. Do like remove like the background. At least on Twitch, it's not noticeable on Twitch probably because there's music, right? I forgot to put music on the Twitch side or the YouTube side. So let me do that right now. You guys are getting 3 hours of chill Pokemon music. Software based. I would have to figure that out without it like killing my own voice, right? But yeah, streaks are wild. I went 4-0, 04, and now 03, right? And in that you gained what? You've gained +3, +6, +9, +12. You just gain extra points, right? Like, that's like kind of insane. I kind of want to add a Giant's Cape, but I don't know what I want to remove. It's like Peacom or Frogadier. I can't pull a second Flareon, so I'm just cooked for rank. Oh, there's so many other decks you can use. I'm using a deck right now that has no new cards. Well, I dropped a Puku. Oh, now you guys recognize which deck I'm playing? But you didn't recognize it when I had the Eevee and the Sylveon? I didn't drop a Puku, I dropped the Eevee and a Sylveon. I don't know what your setup is, but any modern... My setup is a laptop I had from like 4 years ago. In fact, it's just this. That's my setup. I haven't pulled a single EVEX or Flareon. All I'm getting is Snorlax. Ayah. But if you can link me some software, I'll look at it. Genuinely. But yeah. The fan. Well, I think it's like it's probably more audible for people who don't have like, you know, like that are wearing AirPods, etc. Or like having like headphones. Just to tuned in, how well did the Zard deck perform? Performed really well. I just didn't want to play mirror matches anymore. But I might switch back. Cause I think so. Oh, someone asked a really good question about Sylveon and the speed of the game. If you were the person who asked the question about Sylveon and the speed of the game, please let me know. Fan noise is my ASMR, so I'm like... It's pretty difficult to win a tourney with Leafeon Flareon. I made TopCon on Monday, but the matchup against Greninja Sylveon is hard. I can see that. I genuinely... have thoughts on that as well. Cause I get where I don't have any Pokemon for Pecom. Oh shit, I have nothing for Pecom. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, I feel like for tournament it's kind of interesting because I think Greninja Sylveon is like everywhere, but in rank Greninja Sylveon is currently getting a lot of hate, right? Obviously I'm playing against one, but yeah. Mateus DS was the one that commented. So my thoughts on Sylveon is I'm glad. I'd rather faster games than not, even though Sylveon makes decks hyper consistent. Like I'm currently getting Sylveon'd out. This guy has 3 cards in his deck. This guy literally has 3 cards in his deck. Could maybe make a DB gate, or I do have a DB gate on though, is like the thing. I do have one that's like pretty high. Which means like there's probably even more like but I prefer a faster game than not, and also my agenda is if Sylveon is as broken as Sylveon is, which I think it's very broken, that's grounds to just like, you know, let's see what I'm gonna do here by the way, because I think I'm cooked. But I think that's just like, let me Pecom first. That's grounds not for a ban, but to increase the deck size limit. Yeah, so like here's my issue though with this deck. Cause like this deck is a deck that is like, I'll call it for the, can we say like BS and AS? So this PS is like after, pre-Sylveon. And I think that the game pre-Sylveon is like, damn, we used to play like this? We used to play like this? Why don't you run the Sylveon line? Because I wanted to test... I literally just removed the Sylveon line. I wanted to test this. And I'm already feeling it. I'm already feeling... Wouldn't that break the game though? No. I think that's the thing, right? People will say, would that break the game? How would it break the game? Because a lot of people are always like, oh, the game will be slower, right? But like the thing is, Pokemon TCG is a game that's highly consistent because everyone is playing consistency cards in their deck, right? There's so much consistency in that game. So it's just like, my thought is like, you know, how do I win this? My thought is, how do I win this? There's no winning this. Everyone would play Red Card and Mars, but like, is that bad that people are playing Red Card and Mars? I think people should play Red Card or Mars. Yeah, there's no beating this. I don't like Sylveon in the past. Card draw from Professor has been kept check, but I think, yeah. Equalizer Oppo. I don't like so like here's like the thing, right? Is like I think that this deck, one of my things right now, obviously I made a tier list, right? And in that tier list, there's a reason why I keep this deck lower than normal, right? And I think that this deck has, not only is it really hard to play, but there are a lot of frustrating moments like this where it's just like I watch my opponent draw their entire like shit, right? The reason I rank the decks here that I rank here, right? I put Greninja at the top, I put Darkrai at the top, I put Flareon at the top. These decks all just kind of play the game regardless, right? All I need is one more Greninja and I can finally... Well, I would recommend trading, VCR. I would recommend trading. Someone might have an extra Greninja for you. Dirty card deck? No. I think that 5-point games is too much. I think 30 cards, 4-point is perfect. 4-point is like, I think the ideal for pocket. I think like in the future, like let's say 2-3 years down the line, 30 card, 4 points. It keeps double EX decks in like check because they're still like get popped off from taking 2. It would allow you to make 3-point prize cards, 3-pointers. It'll allow you to make 3-point cards, which they're gonna make 3-point cards eventually, right? Megas are 3-point cards. Terras are 3-point cards, right? Are Terras 3-point cards? I actually don't even know if Terra's like an actual feature. I don't really think they're 3-point cards. Tag teams are 3-point cards, right? But yeah, I think that like the deck's problem is that it doesn't draw a million cards. Terras are 2-pointers. This is what I thought. Thank you. I knew that felt wrong, and I'm glad that someone was here to correct us. Should I use the... It really sucks if I end up using that version, because that version is literally just solitaire. But it is winning a lot. Chat, should we use the Japanese version of Charizard? Yeah, send it. Alright. The Japanese version is... So this is my version. Let's take one last look. Use the one that wins. This wins a lot too. I think it's just that Koei also just plays way more than me. Let's try it. We're gonna switch over to the Japanese version. Which has removed all hand rips. Has X speed. What makes the deck solitaire? Are you familiar with like the definition of like solitaire? You're playing with yourself, right? You're playing by yourself. This deck isn't like to interact with your opponent. There's no interaction with your opponent in this deck. This deck is meant to just draw and play with yourself. That is why this deck is solitaire. I find it weird that everyone was cutting consistency cards like Pokecoms and I don't know from also, and now the opposite is happening to include Sylveon. Card must be crazy strong. Card is crazy strong, RNG con. Then I finally get Hollow Leafs and now X Speed is back. Actually, there's one thing missing from this deck. There's one thing missing from this deck. I'll show you guys what's missing from this deck in just a moment. How can I be using Lily? Lily, if you're using one copy, it's optimal to show off your full art, because the full art's more rare. I use Caster Labs, RNG. What would you consider taking out the Flareon? Oh, I mean, I think the chance of... So, what Flareon does two things. Flareon allows me to, one, beat Oricorio. But two, it also allows me to win the matchup and thank Orangecon for the sub. It's good in the mirror match. It's very good in the mirror match. I'll explain why it's good in the mirror match in just a moment. Because it actually has one very specific mirror match utility that I don't really talk about too much. It can also one-shot Silvally. That's true. One thing it does is if you're the first person to stoke, if you keep attaching to a back Eevee, by the time you KO the first Charizard and hit the second Charizard, you will always have... Full art is more rare than immersive, yes. And you might be asking, how is the full art more rare than the immersive? Oh, this sucks. It's actually quite simple. The full art is... Can you please just explain why you would not keep playing Flareon, blah, blah, blah? Because of matchups, Mitchell. I think that people look at a tier list and think, oh, this must be the best deck ever. Charlie, this must be the best deck ever, right? You see a tier list, and you're like, why? Because of matchups. I think that Charizard's really good against the top 3 decks, right? But I think all the top 3 decks do something different. Matchups are a real thing. I don't want to evolve, but I don't want to not evolve. Do tier lists change a lot from ranked to tournament? I talked about it in the video, just a little bit. I think that ranked is a bit different. Ranked is slightly different because of the win streak bonuses. Yeah, day to day, the deck that you want to do still varies. Okay, this is actually kind of interesting because I think I can lose this if they have red in hand, right? Because they do 40. If they have Rocky, I can Guzz. But if they're I have a question, why X speed? If you're going first and you start Sylveon. If you're going first with Sylveon. I can see why this deck is solitaire. You guys understand, right? This deck is such a solitaire deck. It's actually... Let me think. I only have one Lily now. Does Lily actually help me? Because they're very clearly setting up for a coin flip here. Yeah, he needs to lose a mean. He's there. I mean, I know what their hand is. You can tell what their hand is by their play. They set up a Moon Baton. Right? Time to net deck. Oh, Clyde, thank you for the sub. So thank you again, Orenji, as well. I think it's important to talk about where these decks are coming from. This is actually the Rank 2's deck. They just posted their deck list. Ooh, better luck next time, Celesteela. Yeah, they forfeited. 20% battery alert. I will just charge. But yeah, this is the Rank 2's Charizard list. It's very solitaire. In fact, you know what makes this deck time for Jody to buy us a portable battery sub goal? I low-key... My best friend, for one of my birthdays, bought me a portable charger because I was always dead. My phone was always dead when we hung out. I don't know where that portable charger is anymore. But I love her. Orangey-kun with the crazy sub before follow true combo. Oh shit, I've got to turn off that before it turns off. So do you want my honest one? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Well, if this is the situation, I need an EV ASAP. Oh, I have everything I needed. That's pretty good. Sub before follow is like oak before boss. I don't know how I feel about Guzma in this deck. I also feel that way too, Raiden. I legitimately don't know how I feel about it. I shouldn't have... True combo? Do you play fighting games? I do. I used to play quite a lot when I was in high school. But they're gonna Mars me. I probably should have evolved, but I think it's okay. I think this deck has too much draw power to like be stressed out about that. And they're gonna Broken Space Bellow, which is also okay. Actually, this is not okay. I lied about this being ever okay. I played Ultimate and Project M. Okay, yeah, this was greedy of me. This is stupid, greedy of me. Crazy, stupid, greedy. So what I'm gonna do is do this. Collect some cards. Yeah, I think no reason to not evolve. I think this is my... I've talked about it. I think my biggest issue as a player is I'm extremely greedy. Like, extremely greedy. But I was... Yeah, I played a lot of Ultimate. I was easily the best college player. Unfortunately, small fish in a big pond. Big fish in a small pond. I was pretty much on her. I almost hit top 15 in New York. This season I came back from college. But what killed my ultimate grind was essentially ranked. Ranked? No. No ranked. Whatchamacallit? Isn't running red basically the same as running Guzma in this deck? No, not necessarily. Because Guzma stops Rocky Helmets. I don't like how solitaire this deck is. I genuinely don't like how it feels like I'm playing with myself. Like, this deck does not feel fun. But yeah. Like, I think that, like, this just, like, kind of... Like, obviously I should have played my cards. I should have just played my cards and I would have won. But, I do think I don't like how I'm just, like... Guzma's not a real deck. Guzzlord's not a real deck in top 100. Thank you, Kaios. Like, that's just not a real deck, so it's okay. Guzzlord. I think mini slot machine comparison was yeah, it's just I'm playing solitaire. I think that, like, what makes this deck, and I think I didn't finish that statement, what makes this deck bearable to play like this is you guys. Like, genuinely, if you guys were not here, and I had to play this version of this deck, it feels like I have no decisions to make. Like, I really genuinely feel like I haven't made a single decision with this deck. Huzzlord, shut up. Do I want to put this on? I mean, pretending that my hand is good is pretty important, so I'll do that. And I'll combust. When I play solitaire decks, I legit just watch something on Netflix. That's valid. Except, well, you make decisions in solitaire, Mitchell. I don't think that people realize that you do make decisions in solitaire. Solitaire is actually a pretty skill-based game, from what I have watched. It's not that skill-based according to Eugen. Keep in mind, Eugen literally goes to bed playing solitaire. So... that's like a bad person to take the opinion from. I'm sorry, Eugen.
It's actually very easy.
She's like, actually, it is very easy. According to my calculations, it's very easy. It's not easy, Eugen. It's not easy.
Has a solution, you know? It's a managing of branching paths.
It's managing branching paths. So you're making decisions. And it's like kind of hard. Like if I play solitaire right now,
yeah, you can solve it.
I can solve it.
You know what's hard?
Tell me what's hard.
Solitaire, not solitaire. Sorry.
You just said it. You said it. You said solitaire.
Stop.
It's over.
Sudoku.
Sudoku. Okay.
But I do play extremely hard Sudoku puzzles.
Well, you know what? Playing Charizard isn't hard. So I'm correct once again. Thank you. I play Killer Sudoku, which has math involved. Ooh. I think this was dumb. I should have played Lily, but I was like, there's no reason for me to play Lily. Because they have to lose a main here. But they could have lose a main the next turn. Why? Because I wanted max value from Lily. In case they had like a Rocky Helmet Kartana or something. No filled in spots, just trace regions with their sum indicator. Interesting. Had 60 damage marked on it. That's true. Consider the following. That Kaguya just resubbed for the 30 months? That's a lot of months. That's like almost 3 years. What the freak? Don't do that. That's scary. How are you doing, Blake? Isn't it late? Toasted, consider the fact that I forgot that I was Giantscaped. How are you doing? It's 1:45. That's pretty late. On a, what day is it? Tuesday? Wednesday? Taco Tuesday, Wednesday? Buzzwole in top 100 is sicko mode because it farms a lot of different certain decks. I'm training Dratini in Victory Road and Heart Gold Soul Silver. She will evolve soon. Oh my god, my opponent literally just like drew every card. Please don't have Oricorio though. Woo! Ah! They have Oricorio! Jody, please, I need to know. What did you need to know? I looked away. I'm using tilt controls. Would you say this Charizard deck is overall better to run in rank than Greninja Sylveon? I think Greninja Sylveon is just good. That's like the GOAT. So that's my thoughts. This is very interesting what my opponent is trying to set up, but I don't know if it'll work. Wait, they're gonna... What? No way! Whoa, is that the Orange Con Gift Reno Subachino? I've gotten enough subs today. Let's open up 2 packs of Danganronpa. I mean, Destined Rivals. Did my opponent just throw? Did I just win? Why? What? Do you not know that I have Flareon in this deck? What? Also, someone asked why is there Flareon? This is why. Orangey-kun, you're new here. You get to choose the first pack. And then, Blake, I'm gonna need you to choose the next pack. Let me see if I can find Cynthia. Boom. Okay, so what are we opening? We got Ethan. We got Giovanni. We got Cynthia. And we got the admins. Let me know which one we opening. Where we dropping? Giovanni, of course. If they don't have Giant Cape, like... Actually, even if they have Giant's Cape, I low-key just won. What the heck? Wow. My opponent played that interestingly. In real life pack opening, Puggers! The sub goal is to open Shining Revelry. I should have mentioned that. But it's all good because we got Swallow, Electabuzz. I need to get my golden ball. Curlia, Cynthia's power weight? That's a freaky item. Who needs that? Golbat. That's like selling my bathwater. Mudsdale. Primeape. Team Rocket's Proton. Team Rocket has a Spite Ups now? Have you tried Sabrina instead of X-Speed? Of course I've tried Sabrina over X-Speed, Alan. However, I'm using just a rank 1, rank 2 deck, word for word, bar for bar. So I'm just playing that. Hi Jody, yesterday I climbed to Master Ball with Flareon, Leafeon, Sylveon. Congratulations, Dimitri. We have so many people popping in, like doing well. And this is for Blake, my beloved. We have Porygon. We have Rotom. We have Impidimp. We have Shroomish. We have Arvin Sandwich. We have Arbok. Porygon Z. Roselia. Oh my god. Wait, Zamazenta's in this? Zamazenta has no trainer though, but Zacian does. That's interesting. Greedent. We've all bought you bath water on sale at one time. Shut up. Okay, chat, I'm about to do something called end your turn and pray that you don't get red card. No red card, no red card, no Mars, no red card, no red card, no Mars, no red card, no red card, no Mars. If you use red card or Mars, you are lame and no one loves you. Don't use red card or Mars. If you use red card or Mars, no one loves you. Yeah, fuck, yeah, what? No one loves you. Oh no! Didn't pray hard enough. True. I should have honestly just played the... It's like so weird. Because you're not supposed to. But I guess because of Sylveon's existence, I'm supposed to. Is blowing the XP too obvious? Like a little bit. But it's still probably optimal. It's either I blow the X speed. Alright, let's see what happens here. I need to draw a card. Okay, I've definitely lost this. And there's like no way I win. But like, what if I do win though? Like as a joke. Haha, what if I win? What if I win like as a joke? Like what if I put my Minecraft bed next to your Minecraft bed? Did you try any baby? I tried it day 1. I thought it was pretty good day 1. Unfortunately, it is missing a lot. I think one thing about this deck is that it's a very fast deck. It's a very fast deck. So it's been okay. What's 130? Actually, let's do some math. What is 130 plus 70? That's not a KO, right? That's a... unfortunate. Okay, what is the X speed for? You go first, and you start with Sylveon. Does that make sense? This is the Chombo. I don't know what these. Is this like the TikTokification of? Is this the TikTokification of whatchamacallit of Twitch? The combos? I've never seen this. It looks like a Yoshi. Am I supposed to be like, yes, yes, yes? Yoshi's so good. Gang gang. The no red card or Mars song. No. TikTokification for sure. I think it's smart, yeah. Gonna need new lyrics after what happened. Shh. Oh, and it is bits. That's so interesting. I had bits on here for years. Might as well use them. True. What do you think of a deck with 1 times Gira, 2 times Luna, 2 times Sylve? I mean, that's like probably fine. I would think you'd add Mewtwo. Like, I've seen people do Mewtwo Guardy stuff. In my opinion, or not my opinion, but my thoughts, is that this needs to be a Charizard, Charmander, because if this isn't a Charmander, I'm going to get Dawn comboed, turn 1, and like actually uninstall this game. So please don't let me uninstall this game. Please don't let me uninstall this game, chat. Please don't let me uninstall. Is that a horse? Recently, Yujin has had some takes on Uma Musume. Whatever happened to Stoutland, it's just like, it was never like good. But now it's like, there's just things that are too fat. Uninstall the game so you can lock in better for Worlds. Bro said become unemployed. Bro said uninstall the game, like never play this game again, like your job? No. No, not Uma Musume. Yeah, she has beef with Uma Musume. I made it to Master Ball using... Made enough to retire. That's great, man. I wish. Wagering the whole career on your opponent's perfect RNG is crazy. So here's my thing. I don't like this Guzma. I think that like I understand what the Guzma is supposed to be and where it's supposed to work. Some of my college fans were big fans of the Uma Musume show. I just think that I think that this like deck is like I like X Speed. I like X Speed. I don't like every other card decision in this deck. I legitimately don't like every other decision. My thoughts on PCOM is a little bit low key. I haven't even used it. Correct. My thoughts on PCOM. I have some hashtag not woke thoughts on PCOM. How much does this do? Oh my god! Like, if that was another Lily, if any of these were Lilies, I just, like, am happy, right? Like, you know, happy life, happy wife type shit. But none of it, because I'm not, I dropped double Lily, this just feels like a bad deck. This feels like a deck that the guy played way more games than I have, and eventually you streak. That's what this deck feels like. It feels like this guy just streaked. A lot. Which doesn't make it a good deck. Okay, let's see what my opponent's doing here. Try minus calm plus Lily. Yeah. Finally made Master Ball using Charizard. It was a tough one, but you still did it, Alan. I think you should be proud of yourself. Alright, well, there's only one way for me to win now. I'm gonna put this Charmander in the front first. We're gonna get Research, Draw, Flareon, Flareon, Flareon. Oh my god, I'm undefeatable. To catch them is my real test. Yo, Guzma's coming in use. Yo, never mind. I understand Guzma completely. That's my GOAT. That's young Huzma right there. That's the best card ever. That's big Goose right there. That's big Buzzington Yuzzington. Yo, anything I've ever said about Guzma, I lied. Guzma's like my first cousin twice removed. You know what I'm saying? That's my GOAT. Young Guz from the top ropes. What can I say? Sabrina would have done the same. Low-key, Kaise, you're right. Kaise, you're right. Low-key, Sabrina would have done the same. Low-key. I do want to add 2 lilies though. I just realized there's no Sabrina here. Yeah, this deck is like the true solitaire deck. This deck is literally you're just playing with yourself. I like your version way better than this. Like, no, literally. Like, I'm playing this, and I'm like, I understand what my opponent, what they did. I don't like what they did, but I understand what they did. Like, I would rather an extra Lily, so I might just drop Pecom. But if we're running, I think the 2 lilies are good. Iono is only good when looking for win conditions. That's true. Well, I don't run. I'm fine. I'm fine with Guzma. Like, I'm fine with continuing to test Guzma. I'm gonna put Sabrina back in. But this just also feels disgusting. Like, why am I like? Where's my Mars? I miss my Mars. I miss my wife, chat. Maybe I shouldn't. Iono is good if you get it from Sylvia. That's true. Like, so, like, this is like. See, I look at this list. I do like the XP. I just lost in a mirror match because they're running Potion. Were they running Potion or, like, did they have Giant's Cape? That's the question I want to ask you, One Shot. Did they have both Potion and Giant's Cape? Drop XP back to Mars. No, I like XP. I'll keep XP. Wait, I did this like this is gonna save on the freaking YouTube side. But yeah. I did that like that was gonna save and add it to the overlay. Why Cape? Cause it allows you with Lily to live. Seen multiple with Potion, double Lily, yeah. Guzma's the GOAT. That's young Huzma right there. Except that I would have done the same. The Sylveon EX does not want to come home, Sag. I feel that. I think it's crazy. I think this is still like one of the best sets we've had. Like legitimately one of the best sets that we've had. Yeah, X-Speed is nice because you can't get beat by that. Exactly what chat said. X-Speed is nice because you can not get beat by Sabrina, but you can also not get beat by the other thing that you get beat by. That chat is gonna tell me right now. Is Flareon the best single Sylveon tech deck? Is Flareon Leafeon the best single Sylveon tech? The Oricorio Greninja uses single Sylveon as well. I think that's a pretty good deck as well. So we got options. Well, you guys want to run Repel in this year? In the age of Sylveon, you guys want to run Repel? I don't know about that, chat. I don't think I agree. I very much do not agree. I'm getting Mars. See, that guy knows how to run good cards in their deck. This guy runs good cards only. Is any Howl deck good? Like, Incineroar kinda, but not really. Is my take. Incineroar kinda, but not really. Okay, well this sucks. Am I supposed to switch back after? And then Sabrina them? And hope that they don't run X speed because they're running Mars, right? Yeah, they're gonna evolve here. They're gonna use the Huzz candy. And I'm gonna have to Sabrina them. See, Sabrina's already to go. Sabrina's literally already to go. I don't want to hear nothing. Sabribri, that's the GOAT. That's the greatest of all time. Literally one of the first cards ever printed. And she's been doing it. She's been doing it from day one. Day one. Genetic Apex. Genetic Apex. Anyway, let me not lose this game. Because like low-key I could still lose this game like pretty heavily. So, Sylveon, come on! Come on. You know what this feels like? This feels like the horse racing game. Shit, I lose. I guess I can stall one turn. No, I can't stall one turn. Shit sucks. Maybe it's not over. No! Bro, what the fuck? Just changed the order choreo just to face me. I've been swapping decks. Bro, this shit sucks. You would have stalled for a turn if you sab, but no, that doesn't win the game. Stalling for a turn doesn't win the game if I can't stoke. Right? They would have, yeah. Like, I need to win by Sabrina-ing. And then you got double punished for sniping. I do play double Cyrus, but yeah. But I did get double of them both. Honestly, I think Zard needs Flareon EX as a follow-up. It's game-changing. I agree with you, Criado. I just don't know how to add Flareon EX and Flareon. And because I think that changes the mirror match. I'm about to hit him with the meanest Charmander. A lot of Ori, so you need a non-EX, yeah. Cause I agree with you. I think the Flareon follow-up is like making love. That's what it feels like. I don't know how making love feels like, but it's probably like that, I think. The new Eevee coin is nice, but the sleeves and playmats have nothing on the old ones. Real type shit. They have Giratina. Giratina. If I don't draw... You know, I bottom deck Charizards once again. On some bullshit. I actually might lose because I bottom deck Charizards. This actually sucks. This game is actually terrible. Agree? Any agreeers that this game actually sucks? Ah! Like the fact that my opponent feels comfortable disrespecting me in front of my face. The fact that my opponent would have the gall to do what they just did, disrespectful. He's an actor. I know. I'm aware. I'm aware of his game. I think this sucks because I lose here. I think this legitimately sucks because I don't have enough to deal with the Froakie. Because I have to stoke one more time. I have to stoke one more time. And they get to deal enough damage to KO me plus some. They're gonna research, right? They're gonna draw their guy. Actually, this is fine. Sienna. Are they gonna Cyrus? They can't Cyrus me this turn, so it's kind of safe. Wait, am I actually safe? Sup, Gimor? Kinda looks like he's laughing so hard he's crying. I don't know, looks dope. What's your cat's name? Prismo. Prismingo Baba Jingo. Ooh, see ya, you know. Okay, we have everything needed to win now. I think you should have 7 energies on Charizard and 4 on the Flareon. True! Okay. What we gonna do now, brother? Oh, you're gonna froak me. Oh shit. Uh-huh. Like, can we already say that Sabrina is better than whatever freaking the young Huzma? Sabrina is already better than any other card I've used so far. Sabrina's actually joded. Sabrina's the woke. That's the woman of all time. Sabrina is 2 times better. Like literally, why the freak was I... Like, sometimes, like, I do gotta recognize that sometimes, like, what makes the Japanese player decks work as well as they do, they just play way more games. Didn't you just telegraph that they should use Mars if they have it? Did I? Did I really telegraph that they should use Mars if they have it? Or did I make a smart play because they were going to Mars me regardless? You tell me. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's why I respect Seagun. Seagun's my employed goat. That's like my goat of employment right there. Interesting. They've used 2 Cyrus though, right? No, they haven't used 2 Cyrus. Shit. Well, because well, GG's. This was a great run. Looks like I'm getting double Cyrus. Unless I have a 50-50 of winning next turn. I have a 50-50 of winning next turn. Here we go. Sabrina, please. Look, I know you were kind of evil in the manga. You know, actually I read the manga. No! Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm just gonna rare candy because I'm scared. I'm rare candying not because I want to, it's because I'm scared. But also, like, I read the manga. And she, you know, I know you work for Team Rocket, but it's okay. Yo, Neilio, it's good. We're chilling. We are 1 card in our deck. We have 1 card that wins right now. Right now. But they're gonna win! It's all right. It's all on me. I've done everything. I drew my deck. I used X speed. And this is how you repay me. I played every single card. And this is what I get repaid with. Some old bullshit. But it's okay, because we have the Orange Con. Giftorino Chappuccino. Last card in my deck, bro. Like, I did everything. I did everything. Okay. Have you tried Guzma instead of X-Speed? I've tried Guzma. I hated Guzma. I would rather just go back to my original list and put Mars back in at that point. Is it because I took out Mars? Yeah, I'm never trying, I think I have more faith in my list than most Japanese lists. Even though this guy has, in fact, is rank 2, I do not like his list. And I think that's important, right? I think there's a difference. Reverse pack is bait, it's always bait. Here's the thing, right? Because we have people like Clyde. Like, I think that if you try a deck and you don't like it, what are some things that you should do? Should you, A, just be like, I don't like it, I get how it worked, let me just go back to my original version, which is exactly what I'm about to do. Or should you, B, and I'm going to read a comment on one of my latest decks, cry about it on Twitter, or let me read you guys word for word this post that made me crack up. It was basically, it was about my evolution deck. So are you ready for this comment, chat? I'll read it out. I said this in some other player's deck list, but you're playing this deck wrong if you're just not running at least 1 X speed, or 2 for that matter. Turn 1, play both EVs. On your second turn, play Leafeon EX and Leafeon or Leafeon EX to back. Activate ability onto your bench Leafeon. X speed, retreat, attach energy organically, attack for 90. X speed makes this deck so aggressive when you're going first. Such a shame you're not playing it at all. Poor deck building skills. So those are your 2 options if a deck doesn't agree with you. Those are your 2 options. Is you either, Say that like this deck isn't for you and you go back. Need to work on one later. I hope so. We will be there front lines. Or you can do that, right? Just let me make sure. Anyway, I think I'm gonna play some. What am I playing a lot of? Let me think. This is such an annoying. I think let's just try back. Let's go back to Sylveon decks. What do I want to change about my version? I like everything I'm using so far. I like the Irida. Yeah, let's play this. It is just the best deck, right? The only reason I stopped playing it is because I got like tired of playing it. Which deck do you enjoy the most? I enjoy double EV the most. So yeah, we're not really climbing or declining with Charizard, which is good. But it's also not good, because why am I playing the streak deck and not streaking? Right? I was streaking before I started streaming. Maybe the secret to playing Charizard is to play off stream. Electa Huzz. Need to be stopped. The Flareon Leafeon, yeah, that's been my favorite deck so far. Huzz Lightyear is insane. Play Darktina? I'm down to play Darktina. I realized earlier I've kind of... Do you like Silvally? No, I hate Silvally. Can you get drops watching this? You know what you can get? You can get drop knowledge, street smarts. You know that people say, you know, dinner with Jay-Z or 500,000. This is basically the dinner with Jay-Z equivalent of watching Pokemon Pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like, can you get drops from this? This ain't about that right now. You guys are asking the wrong question. Can you get knowledge with this? Yes, you can get knowledge. Drops? That's a that's a different thing. How? Okay, the only way I lose to this is if they somehow have like Dawn and they dawn up an energy and I cry, but there's like, how can Pokemon get me Huzz? I'm getting red carded. I should have Giantscaped if that was the situation that I was in. But it's okay, because you can't brick this deck. Because this deck literally doesn't brick. Let me see. Draw. Actually, I lied. This deck does brick in one way. This deck bricks in one way and it's energy. The energy brick in this deck is like actually insane. It makes me want to cry sometimes. It's enough to make a young Jode cry. You see what I want to see. 'Cause I got everything I wanted. One is bricking against me right now. That's valid, but like, I still think it's really hard for this deck to brick, right? Wait, did they just evolve? That's actually such a funny Evo. Give me everything I wanted. And none of that matters to you. I have the easiest win right now. I have the easiest win right now. I have two I have 2 cards in my 9 card deck that just says win the game right now. But that would be too easy. Going to sleep, thank you. Take care. That would be too easy, wouldn't it? I love... This was never hard. This was never hard. What don't you like about Silverly? It's like kind of the same reason why I don't like fighting. It's like kind of the same reason I don't like fighting. Where like the deck is literally a second dispenser. The deck sucks going first. I don't mind Ori Sylve, but I hate Rampardo Sylve. I think the deck is super linear. Like I would rather just play Charizard, and Charizard's linear. Nidoraki said she actually grind on my core till my tyrannical whole buzz. But you know what I'm saying? Like there are things that I can recognize. Same work done on their face. I don't criticize. Is a moment. I love Pokemon Go all of the time. The night. Game is spelled wrong in the title. Top 100 late night Zard gaming. It's on purpose. Oh my god, yeah, that's on purpose. Do you guys know who Max Ketchum is? Very good friend. I need to text him. But Max Ketchum is a pro gaming CEO of gaming with an E. Hope he's doing well. But yeah, that's why I use gaming. Oh, the commentator, yeah. He's a Smash TO, isn't he? I guess he is as well. He's like on... he is a Smash TO, yeah, he does Let's Make Big Moves and stuff. But, yeah, he's a person I respect a lot. When I'm on the East Coast, I try to visit him, and I think he still lives with Dre. They're my goats. But yeah. But yeah. So I guess lore. I mean, I'm a Smash player. I was a Smash player at the very least, right? So like it makes sense. Someone used pity on me and actually got research. I think that's like crash out worthy if someone did that to me. I grew up playing Brawl. That's sick. Did you ever compete in Melee? No, Melee... I was a Melee doc kid. I got into Melee because of the documentary. But I played PM first in college. And then I moved over to Smash 4 and Ultimate. This is a very intentional thing I'm doing, by the way. If this is a Charizard deck, the Giant's Cape on Eevee is very valuable. I played... But yeah. I'm also a doc kid. Hell yeah. Okay, this is the Eevee deck. Noted. Interesting. They can heal with Penny Bag is like annoying. But I think this is still fine. Now I guess the Giant's Cape doesn't help anywhere else. I can also eventually start collecting. But yeah, my opponent got a good start. I think this is probably their better start here. They're gonna research. This is where I'm gonna probably want a red card them. It's gonna be a bit annoying to beat. I think the best deck Penny can be used in. Sometimes just waste a supporter. Yeah, true. They have to have Penny Bag, right? Do they not have Penny Bag? They do have Eevee Bag. I keep calling it Penny Bag. Eevee Bag. They do have Flareon. Shit. I think I need Cyrus here. Cyrus would be huge. I think this is like fine. As long as I get to draw a card, right? We do draw Cyrus, but I think it's a little too late for the Cyrus to like be impactful. Actually, it's not, because they have a Eevee here. They're gonna research. They can Eevee Bag to get the KO here. They're playing a lot of evolutions. Let's see what they do here. Sylveon to draw their entire deck. Oh, this is so annoying. They really do. You mean the Louis Vuitton bag, exactly. I like how like I'm on the opposite side and getting so sad and annoyed. They should swap to Flareon. Genuinely, they should swap to Flareon. But what if they don't? What if they don't and they lose? I'm done being... Like, what if they don't and FN Angry gives me the Subarino? Thank you very much, Eno. Someone Reddit posted they hit Iluma with Penny and it withdrew their... They should have screenshotted it. That would have been very goofy. Let me think. So I think this is the only way I win. The only way I win is if I draw rare candy here. Because they deal 20 to themselves, right? Obviously, if they have a Penny Bag, it's like whatever. But like, this is legitimately the only way I win at this point. This is the only way I win, and the only way I think the Clyde Strife gift stub to LND. Isn't LND also a I remember. Oh, never mind. There's like no way I win there now. They got the demons out tonight. Yeah, it's just GG's. Yeah, Pogo player. That's exactly what I was gonna say. And that was 3 from FN of that. We're gonna open up one more. We're gonna open up the Ethan one. Ethan is being opened. Is Primarina Shiinotic usable? I mean, kinda, yeah. The question is, like, is that better than Sylveon? Ponyta, Scraggy, Mudbray, Breloom. Because at least with Sylveon, you can play Vaporeon. Arvin Sandwich, Arbok, Coughing. Boom, and this is, whoa, this is a Titan EX. Why has it got its feet out like that? Look at that, it got its feet out. How many times you play in a day? Anytime I'm streaming, I'm playing. So, if you want to divide, let's do a division. Let's do some math together. What's 151 plus 98? 151 plus 98. And divide that for how many ranked games there are. I'm not going to do the math for you. So 151 plus 98 plus how many ranked days there have been so far is how many games I've played in a day, per day. Make sense? Yeah. Sure, I'll do that for the next one, Crimson. Do you know that if you angle the regular Sylveon EX card, the blue eyes glow? Really? I keep getting these like awkward starts. It's exactly 35 games a day. I don't think that's many games. That's kind of cool to know. Compared to what the other people have been playing at the top, I think it's a pretty good amount of games played. It doesn't even feel that long when I'm playing on stream. Mostly because I'm yapping to you guys the entire duration. Helmet is interesting? Well, it looks like Helmet is interesting when my opponent is playing Gengar? Interesting. I guess I could have. I think this might have been a misplay on my end. Maybe I should have KO'd the Ghastly, because that might be more scarier. But I do think that no, I think this was fine. Because they might not have it, right? So let's see. If they have it, they have it. If they don't have it... Also, Gengar EX, I've been seeing quite a few of those guys playing this deck. I don't know if it's good, though. It would have been better to target the Ghastly. I agree and like disagree at the same time, but also agree at the same time. Especially now. Let's see what they rare candy into. It's the Bother one. Cool. Do I collect here? Yeah, I guess I just collect. Or at least not collect, but I draw with Sylveon. I'm not getting a good energy for a long time, though. That kind of is frustrating. I really hate this game. I should have collected, but I was afraid of Giovanni. You could still collect. No, I'm afraid of Giovanni. That's why I chose not to. But this is actually pretty annoying. I think this is fine. They're gonna Sylveon here. I can lose, I guess, to red card / Mars, which they probably have. They're Pokeballing. It's Ghastly. Red card, yeah. Okay. Well, I think this is fine. If I lose to it. This is probably why it was better to target the Ghastly, right? I'm being bothered. Yep. What a deck. What a way to lose. I mean, if they don't have Cyrus, but they've drawn their entire deck. They probably have Cyrus. Yeah, GG's. That's okay. What am I thinking about? I probably just... I'm like losing a lot with all these other decks. I might just switch back to EV deck. Supporter Lock is pretty good. I don't know if it's that good with Sylveon everywhere. Like I don't think that deck is that good when Sylveon is like a deck to beat. You know what I'm saying? Is double Gengar Bother that good? It's in Masters. I mean, it's like okay. Did that deck run double red card? I don't remember. I bricked with everything today other than EVs, yeah. These drop events are so annoying. Why are the drop events annoying? Tell me about it. Okay, I like this start. It's a fighting deck? Okay, I know exactly what I'm playing against. Is it right next to the mic? It probably is right next to the mic. Can you update the deck picture? I can, but I think y'all are vultures. You see, you notice how like I play like I'm not gonna be mean, but like the moment I don't update the deck list, right? Like we were talking about having it be higher quality, but also like how I change decks so quickly. It's just like I'm gonna get shot if I don't update the deck list immediately while I'm like in the middle of like a loss streak trying to figure out which deck I should use. You should start putting a joke deck list, yeah. True. There's not much to take. I'm just like, I do find it like goofy sometimes. So I think I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna evolve at all. I'm just gonna keep attacking for 30. I'm gonna have them come in, attack me for 70, whatever. And then I can go into Flareon. They have 2 of these guys? God damn. They can fly now? I don't think I should Sylveon, but I'm gonna Sylveon regardless. Oh my god, that's actually an awful. If I don't end up getting any cards from... Nine cards in my deck. Just hit 2k points. It's fine, no Mars. This deck, they don't usually run Mars, which is why I feel like pretty safe here. I do need to Mars them the moment that they drop a fossil though. Because they have 3 cards in their deck for some reason. What is up with that? That said, this might have been a throw the card. Oh, they do run red. This one runs red card. Cool. Alright, well, can I please draw like cards that do shit? Let me think. I'm not gonna... If I deal a heal... No, like literally, they haven't shown up. What the hell? At what point do I get to actually be upset? Why not heal? Because I want it to die for Mars. I want it to die for Mars. But in this situation, I also want to be able to research. I have to heal here. Heal again. I'll look at it in a moment. I have to Mars them next turn. And then I can attack them for... Or no, I don't... Now my evolutions are gone. This is such a goofy game. They have 1 card in deck, whatever. They need to Lily here. Lethal Evian Red, no. There's no... They've literally drawn through their entire deck. Okay, here we go. 33% chance to play the game. Sabrina. That's such a frustrating loss. I should have lost that. Oh, it's because I fucking evolved into Sylveon. Literally because I evolved into Sylveon because I didn't know I was not going to fucking see anything else. Is actually so frustrating reason to lose. Like, I get punished. Oh my god, like, that's like, it's such a stupid reason, right? To have lost to Sylveon. It's also scary how often you said they've drawn through their entire deck. Sylveon's a broken card. Sylveon's a broken card, Sky. I agree with you. No, I talked about it. Like, I think, like, I'm not frustrated at my opponent that I lost that. I'm frustrated at myself, right? I didn't have to evolve into that. I could have evolved into a different card. But, like, it's so frustrating because, like, I drew into Sylveon because I just needed a Pokeball, right? Like, there was so many a singular card changes the game, right? Fundamentally changes the game, and this is my hand. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do when this is my hand. Would you get behind tournaments banning Sylveon EX for the rest of the season? Nope. I think that this game is way more fun when you can actually play the game. One EV starts that never progressed, right? And like, you would think that you wouldn't get one EV starts that don't progress, but then you do. And it's like, oh, this is possible. Huh. And then you're like, wow. Well, at least I have everything needed to win here. So I'm not gonna like complain too much. But I'm still gonna complain enough. Oh my god, another... this is what I mean by drawing through their entire deck. My opponent has drawn through their entire deck. They have 5 cards left in deck. They have literally drawn through their entire deck. Like, this is what I mean by drawing through your entire deck. At least A Ori is dead. Correct. But this isn't an over game. Because Leafy Cyclone, I can't attack next turn. Is there any favorite Pokemon you wish you could get a card of? I hope we get Umbreon EX. That's like the next card I really want. Maybe I should have EV bagged or Giantscaped. I should have Giantscaped. Because this like puts me in danger. They're gonna flop, put me in range. I should have Giantscaped. You retreat, put mana back on a Pokemon, then go back in with attack. Is this time for you to learn that you can't do that? That you can't double retreat in a turn? Is this going to be how you find out that you can't actually do what you just listed? No, I think it's okay. I think it's important to know that that's just not possible. Even if it would be cool, it's unfortunately not a real combo that you can do. Yeah, looks like they've bottom decked either Rare Candies or Greninja. Which is all just kind of insane, no matter which one it actually is. But I think I've won from here. I think this is just the triangle of winning. They can't KO the Leafeon. They need Double Cyrus to win. Well, no, I think it's okay. Like, there are certain mechanics you might not know, right? And you learn it. But you know, that's not what you're moving the goalpost though. You told me to retreat, go back and attack, right? And that's just kind of wrong. Like you did move the goalpost on the thing instead of like just saying, "Oh, I was wrong about a mechanic." And like that's okay. I understand. I wouldn't want to be wrong about a mechanic, especially in front of a dashing young man. What the how the hell do you not have? Wow. That's impressive. Bro, to save Leafeon, you can't. I know I can't let BB die, but you told me to attack in the same turn. And that's like, you told me to attack in the same turn, which is just an illegal play. I understand, like, I'm gonna make the best play I'm gonna make, right? But illegal, yes, really cool. I do agree. But you can only retreat once per turn in a game of Pokemon. I actually found that out. I didn't know that. I found that out when I tried to make a similar play that Philip suggested. Nita, there's like scoop up. There's a few switch trainers, right? You can scoop and noob them. When is bedtime? You tell me. Only rank 104 in the world. True. Oh, this is interesting. I think this is interesting. Depending on what happens. If I draw Leafeon, I'm happy. Because I can grab the Skull Fossil. In fear, my dear. Well, never mind. I can't grab it no more. Shit. In fear. Okay, let's see what I grab here. Should I just evolve? I guess, right? But no, I shouldn't at the same time. I can do this. I can combust. And then I can draw a card. And that might be enough. We can die to ramp, but at this point I'm playing with the fact that they don't have ramp. Because if they have ramp, like, sure, man. You just had everything in your hand. They're Cyrusing. So it looks like they might have ramp. The way they're playing, they probably have ramp. And, like, of course they got ramp, right? Well, let's see what happens here. Or Sabrina. Sabrina doesn't win them the game. So let's see what happens. Fortunately, I do have to bring this and attach. I mean, not attach, but I'll play it. Just in case they have Sabrina. So let's see what happens. Because if they do, like, this guy didn't draw any of their cards and they somehow managed to, like, you know, like no research diff and they just nattied it. Let me think. Yep, they just nattied me. Let me think. There's only one way for me to win here. This is the only way I can win here. I have to hope that they don't have a Silvally in their hand. They Mars me. That's cool. This is fine. I think I played exactly how I'm supposed to. We died to Sabrina. And if they have Sabrina, then they obviously have deserved to win this more than me. But can I get a damn Jody, you cooked in the chat? Because I feel like I cooked here. I think someone cooked here. Given the situation. But they probably have a win. Like the reason they Cyrus meant they probably had Sabrina, right? They have red. Sure, man. They had red the entire time, and they just drew red. Okay. I think I'm gonna play one more. No cook. So, yep, Carameller, no cook. The best plays is sometimes. You think Guzzlord or Silvally is better? Silvally has better matchups right now. But Guzzlord's okay. Oh, this is cool. I have, like, everything needed to win here. I'm gonna research Pokeball so that I can, like, actually draw cards. I literally can't draw EVs with this deck. I think, like, drawing EVs is actually just not possible. Take a break or Doug Tina. I'm gonna take a break. This was just like a little late night stream because I was not doing anything with my time, and then I started playing Pokemon Pocket, and I'm like, oh, like I'm like doing nothing with my time. So this was like a really nice small little streamy. Clearly, if you updated the deck list, I draw the EV. True. This deck I'm showing on screen has 2 EVs. I think this is like pretty fine. Like, I'm okay if they choose to evolve. I guess Sabrina is like the scary part. Elusive Sabri. Drawing EVs is impossible, says the guy who has drawn half of his EVs already. I didn't draw it, I pokeballed it. I'm Professor Oak so that I can see more. And the game said, fuck you. Oh, this feels good. Oh, this is gonna feel so good. And a giant cappuccino. What's the special occasion? The special occasion is that I was done with all my work. I was prepping for Worlds and then was just like, I am doing nothing right now. And then I started playing Pokemon Pocket. And I'm like, why am I playing Pokemon Pocket off stream? And then I realized that I can just stream it. So that's why. Well, I'm just gonna Solar Beam here. This is kind of an interesting game. If they have another Oricorio, they're good, but if this deck is running only one Ori, I feel pretty safe. But the game's not over yet. The other thing I can do is if I have 2 Eevee bags. Oh, the way that they're attaching is interesting. What does this attachment style say? It's given anxious. I have to. I have the wing condition. They need to beat me very specifically. They need to have Dawn plus Silvally. And if they have Dawn Silvally, they deserve to win here. I love Sabrina. Sabrina's one of my favorite cards. I wish Sabrina was real. Can I be your Sabrina? Can you switch? Can you make my opponent choose which bench Pokemon to switch into active? I can be your Cyrus. Can you take a damaged Pokemon from the bench and bring it forward? Why didn't Sabrina have green hair anymore though? I don't know. Can I be your Mars? Can you... Can you, put my opponent's hand back into their deck and make them draw the many points that they need? People are like, can I be your Mars? But no one wants to be my Jupiter. No one wants to get real stupider. You became boss. Boom. John, choose the music. Next. I don't even know what song's playing. Cursed Pokemon pickup lines. I did a thing for Valentine's Day. It's a video that's never getting it's one that's never getting released anymore. Unfortunately. But it was reading Pokemon pickup lines. To see if Pokemon players can flirt. And it was awful. I asked on Twitter. It was a Valentine's Day thing. Pokemon players can't flirt. You know, this music will make me play one more game. I'll play one more game and then I will eat my sandwich. Also, for those of you who don't know, Bixie ended up reaching Master Ball using Espeon, using Espeon tech. One Espeon is so that it can deal 100 after a Greninja. But I love the comment from Silvera, they always Lily anyway. Pokemon players have W, Riz, L, for even thinking that. This matchup is so funny, because I think that, like, Ursaday legend Bixie, the Bix Lord. Bixington from Wingsington. But I can't even Mars this. This is what pisses me off the most. I see like a play like this and I'm just like, I can't Mars. I just have to like ball my fist up and be like, oh, you just got to Professor's Research Pokeball and then play your entire hand is stupid. And you researched again. Yeah. Also, I can't find my EV still. I'm filing a missing animals report, a missing Pokemon report, please. But it looks like my opponent has bricked because they're also doing like a kind of a play that denotes bricks because they're gonna collect hair. They're not gonna collect hair. They're just gonna do that. Do you Mars here? Genuine question, do you Mars or Sabrina here? Well, here's the thing, because like Sabrina loses, Mars also loses. Sabrina's better, but I can also... They did brick. Yeah, I'm gonna Sabrina here. But also, like, we're talking about bricks. But like, I've also am currently bricking. I do want to put it out here that I am not like not bricking, right? Healing doesn't do anything because I'm at 130 HP. Here we go. My hands are off the screen. Pokemon take the wheel. Yo, is that Meta Steel? Thank you for the raid. Thank you, thank you. Did I miss the Zard Gaming? It's been littered throughout the day. That was gonna be my last game of the day though, so how are you, Men of Steel? Thank you for the raid. I just wanted to play one more. put myself like closer so that tomorrow's stream is gonna be good. But I think I'm done. It's been rough tonight. I mean, it's been pretty rough for me as well. I think I've gained 80. I don't think I've gained 80 points. I've been like going up and down, up and down, up and down. I pretty much haven't changed at all. But there's still time. That's how you have to take it. There's still time. That's a really good mentality. There is still time. Just like there is time for the Gravy King follow. Speaking of things, I think I'm pretty right on this so far. Like low key, I think there's only one sneak, and the sneak, 2 streams of just staying at or out of top 1K. It's really rough because it moves so fast. I want to see more Magnezone Sylveon EX. I think this deck is broken. I'm just not going to be the one to do it. Because like right now, I'm seeing a lot more Sylve Oris and Sylve Ramps. Even though I think these decks kind of suck. I think Sylve Ori is better. I think Sylve Ramps, because I think Garchomp Ramp is better. Flareon EX might be the one deck I'm going to one-trick. Like, low-key, I keep playing other decks, and then every time I'm like, why am I not just playing Flareon? What's the list I'll try tomorrow? You should try my Flareon Sylveon deck. I think this has probably been the best deck I've played so far for climbing. Oh, what's the list you'll try for Mag Sylve? Let's make it right now. Let's make the Mag Sylveon list right now. Oh, did I make one already? It looks like I've made one already. Except this is older. You know how you know it's an older list? Because I have these EVs. When I don't have the... I should be using the other EVs. You use the collect EVs. I can see Iono be better in this type of deck because you're and you can obviously have red if you want red because red's broken. Actually, I'm gonna play this in a viewer battle real quick. I'm gonna play no Oricorio, find space for Ori, bro. I think Ori's good, but it's just finding space. Like, legitimately, the hardest part is finding space for cards. I do think Oricorio's good in this list. If you can figure out where to put Oricorio, let me know. The energy's correct. The energy's correct. You don't need Iono. Trust this deck is fast as hell. Then what would you just play no consistency cards? Is that what you're telling me? People keep saying energies like I didn't purposely choose I chose to do double energy. I think psychic, solo psychic might be better, but like I chose my energies purposely. Because I want my Magnezones to be able to attack multiple turns on end. Iono's good to find stage 1. Well, I do need to find the stage 1. And the stage 1 is Magneton. Oh, let me have fun next turn. Let me have fun next turn. They're evolving the Sylveon in the back? Are they afraid of Eevee Bag? Or are they afraid of Mars and they need to do something? That makes sense if they're afraid of Mars. Anyway. Time to have fun with Pokemon! Draw 2! Okay, I drew enough. I drew enough. Okay, they Gladion. Thank you for not overdrawing. I think I would be really bad at the game. Oh, I think I would be a bad person to watch if I claim I'm good and then I'm overdrawing with Sylveons. I think that's a really important skill to have. Like, genuinely, is to not overdraw with Sylveon. Because, like, if I get red carded or Mars here, this Sylveon could be the potential game saver. Right? We need to have... Oh wait, they don't have I'm still gonna do this anyway. But they don't have they evolved, so it's like whatever. Okay, yeah, this is a good deck. I mean, I think that what makes Mags good is with Giant's Cape. Yep. Thunder Blast. Yeah, so this is how this deck works. Men of Steel, if this is the deck you want to try out. I think there's a lot of cards replaceable. I think you can remove Iono, you can remove Cyrus. I don't know, I thought that had Sabrina. That's okay. You can I think that the most important cards is healing. I think PCL is super important. I think Giant Cape to get to 160 is super important. You can do double Giant's Cape if you want. But the draw 2 is there. Like, the proof of concept is good. UB1? What's UB1? You can also add Oricorio, right? You can, if you want to add Ori, you can add Ori. I think Ori might just checkmate certain decks, so like, sure, just slap an Ori into the deck. Just let me look up, actually, let's look up tournament versions before we... So Magnezone She's at 54%, which I think is a great deck. But low-key, Sylveon Magnezone is also, like, just as good. Like, it's actually, like, kind of insanely good. So this person ran no Ori as well, right? Like I said, I don't think Ori is necessary in this deck. But they're running Sabrina Cyrus, which I think is really good. They're running Mars. One Cape. The Cape is super important. Guzma, I don't know how important Guzma is. What's important to think about? This guy just took the list but ran Lily as their tech card. Isn't number 1 in rank playing this deck? If you have proof to show me that, I would love to see that. Because I think that would make sense. I think this deck is broken. Yeah, I mean, you can just remove the Guzma for healing, right? I don't think red was necessary when I added it. I added red just to add it because someone said it. But yeah, like I think this deck list is pretty strong. And I think it's like low-key under the radar. It has a really good matchup into Sylveon Gren. It loses into Darktina. That's probably where the bad matchup is. But it's not as good as the Titan now. Hey! Thank you for the 2 months of Primarino Giabagino. Dual Energy, I don't know if necessarily... Is there a Froggy X tournament? It can be Dual Energy. Let me see if there's a Froggy X tournament. I like Dual Energy. You don't have to run Dual Energy. JMPM ran it. Did they run Dual Energy? They ran Dual Energy. But yeah. So that's kind of cool to note. Let me see. What's the other deck? Shit, Magshi like has way more plays. But like, and like finished the same at the Ursi Day. No, actually finished worse than the Ursi Day. Which is kind of important to note. But like the same concept works, right? Like same idea. How does this guy get not only room for an Oricorio, but also for PCL and all the supporters? They dropped a consistency card. Okay, so they dropped a consistency card for Ori, and then they kept it. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah. Anyway, I think that's where I'm at. We had a good rank session. Currently, shout out to NASA. That's really great. But I can't lie to you guys. Where'd you get this top? I thrifted it when I was in New York. No, I don't think I was in New York. I forgot where, but I did thrift it. Do you place 2 ninjas or 2 Sylveon? Both. Garantina's low-key the one holding you back. But here's the thing, chat. I've been lying to you. NASA just beat me in my last game on stream. Oh my god. Here's the thing. I've been lying to you guys. The real reason that I have to raid someone right now, or I'll like die, there's one reason. One reason only. I have to poop, chat. I have to go. Like, my life is on the line right now. So I'm gonna send you guys to the European goat. I think they're European. They always stream. They're always up around this. Raven, Heartstone. So please wish them good luck. They're using Tornador Eevee. So if you guys are here, give them. This is either Jody raids or put Kiawe my way. So do what Snoopy did. Copy Snoopy's. Or also add a Kiawe my way, Kiawe, my way, or the Kiawe, like my way or the highway. Anyway, goodbye, guys. I'll be fighting for my life on the toilet. Alright. YouTube, you guys are with me while I go. I'll hold your hand when shit falls down. When shit hits the toilet, are you a fan? Anyway, I'm out. Bye-bye.